Hare Krishna, good morning. This is a quote from Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur from Sri Tattva Sutram. He said, "Those who think that devotion to God and kindness to living entities are different to each other and act accordingly in their life will not be able to follow devotional culture. Their attempt is only resemblance of devotion. All types of beneficence to others, like kindness, friendliness, forgiveness, charity, and respect, are included in devotion to God. Giving shelter during adversity, teaching academic and spiritual education, giving charity of medicine, clothes, food, and water are activities included in devotional culture." Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, I hope everyone is looking at the newsletter, because in there is everything that's coming up, and also the appreciations for all the devotees who helped for Janmashtami. Please look at that and just think about them kindly. It's very nice to give blessings to the devotees who put out so much effort to help for these festivals. We're coming up on Radhastami. That's next week. So Friday next week, September 2nd, we'll have the Radharani's Boat Festival outside at 6:30. Everyone is welcome to come, and we have a swan boat, and Chota Radhe Sham come out in their boat, and you can pull them around the fountain. And then Saturday is Sri Radhastami Day, so the schedule is in the newsletter. It's best to follow it along there. So right now we have a pledge for half of the Radhastami feast, about half. Let me speak about feasts for a second. First of all, I want to sincerely apologize to anyone who did not get a box of prasadam on Vyasa Puja. That we had a meeting yesterday just to go over all the things that went wrong and how we can make them right next time. We thought putting everything in boxes in the kitchen would be an improvement, but it turned out to be a stupid thing to do, because it made it easier to snatch the prasadam away off the table. We had an Indian guest helping serve, and when he saw the way everyone was rushing to the table and grabbing boxes, he said it reminded him of a riot in India. It was really embarrassing, and I feel so terrible that people didn't get. So we're changing the way we're going to serve festival feasts. And what we'll be doing is having 4 lines, and they'll be signposted. One will say Srila Prabhupada disciples and seniors, one will say mothers and children, and 2 will say all guests. Everybody fits into one of those categories, and you'll go on the line that you fit into. We will be serving feasts. You'll walk through the line like we used to walk before the pandemic. You'll just go through and you'll get served, and you'll ask, you don't want something, you do want something, you'll be able to do that there. We're not going to give you lids for the plates. Everyone can have 2 plates. If you have more than that you need to take for people at home or whatever, you wait until all the people who've lined up have gotten their food. We cannot feed everyone in this gigantic community who's at home if the people who come out here and wait in line don't get. So that's how we're going to handle it. We keep improving. We keep trying to see what we can do better, but that's how we'll be doing Radharani's feast, Govardhan Puja feast, and then we'll keep trying to improve it. We're also looking for security guards, believe it or not, for the kitchen and around the prasadam area. And I know, but it's just a fact here. I don't know what to say. I don't know what gets into people, but it's not good. And I cannot have, like the devotees who take on the service of packing, of getting your prasadam, they can't be frightened and not want to do this. So I'm looking for people who can look someone in the face and say no. Now most people can't do that. So if you can do that, then please let me know. I've already got 3 people, and if I had 4, I'd have enough. So I'm looking for people just to, in a nice, polite way, tell you to back off. That's what we're going to be doing, and hope that we'll have a much more peaceful experience at Radhastami. It is Radharani's Day, and that festival is always super sweet. So I feel like it's a good start, place to start this new idea. We're also going to cook more. That's what's another thing. We have all these years, we've cooked for 1,000 people, like on Vyasa Puja. We've never had more than 800 people come. And I think this community is just bigger, and I don't know everybody who's here now. So this is another thing I wanted to mention. If you or someone you know is new to Alachua, please call the temple office so we can get your information. All we want to do is put you in our database so we can count you in. If I cannot count for how many people are here, because we know we have 500 families In the immediate initiated community in the database, that's 1,000 people more or less. But maybe there's a lot more than that now, so we don't even know about you. So please call the temple office and give us your basic information, your email and your name and physical address, so we can reach out to you and count you in. So we're going to start cooking about 50% more. That is a big deal. I don't even have professional cooks right now. Hare Krishna is our biggest and best, and he has a full-time job, so he can't always cook for us. And we all try to help out, but you just can't understand what it's like to have to go in that hot kitchen and cook not just one 30-gallon brazier, but 3 to feed everybody here. It is really hard. So we're going to ratchet down a little bit the type of offering things that we cook for a feast so that we can have plenty of it. It'll be good, and we'll have a lot of it, but we're not going to be able to go fancy right now until we kind of get to the right place where we have the right amount of prasadam coming out. And I know that was a problem also. If I had 50% more, that even the people who absconding with 8 boxes while people on the line got 0, we could have fed everybody. So we're going to look at that also. Cooking more in a more civilized way and hoping for the best. That's all we can do. If you have suggestions, you can let me know. We did get a lot of good suggestions in from Sunday when I asked for them. So this is what we've come up with for right now. Sunday feast will go on as it is. When we serve a feast from 4:30 to 7, we have no problem because there's like 3 hours there practically where you can come and get your prasadam. But it's on these festivals where we serve right at 1 o'clock or 7 p.m. and the whole crowd is here at once that we're running into this issue. So we think we're going to be able to fix it. I just want to mention that the Bhadra campaign is in full force. We're hoping, I don't know how she thinks we're going to do 200 sets of Bhagavatams this year, but Sri Vrindavan has faith. So that's our goal, 200 sets of Bhagavatams. You can read about, why Bhadra Purnima is auspicious time to get a set of Bhagavatams and how you can do that. Reminding the men that there's a great retreat going on in New Vrindavan, September 9th to 11th. This is a great time for fellowship, getting together with other people in your same, your same group. And New Vrindavan is such a beautiful temple, such a beautiful place. It's a nice location to have a seminar. So get information on that in the newsletter. You can also sign up in there as well. Reminding you, we need your update on the community directory. If you're new to the community, or even if you've been here before, give us your information again so that we can get you in the directory and we can count you in as part of the community. The next 3 Sundays, I have no feast sponsor. So you might want to consider taking on the seva to honor an occasion or a loved one. This is a great time. Sponsor a Sunday feast when there's nobody doing it. This Thursday at 6:30 p.m., Ram Gardner will come out and take down the tents with help. So if you are able-bodied and you're finished work in time, 6:30 p.m., please come over to the temple and help make the work easy. Ram does this every year, puts up the 2 giant tents. It is a big yajna to do this. So please come out to help him. That would be very much appreciated. Thursday at 6:30. This evening at 5:30 in the temple, there is the memorial for Saragrahi Vaishnavi Devi Dasi. So you can come over and participate, speak something memory about her, or listen online at youtube.com/Alachua Temple. Okay, here are the devotees who assisted their spiritual master dressing the deities today. So beautiful today. Shri Shri Radhasham Sundar Nitai Priya Devi Dasi, Chota Radhasham Sundar, Guru Prasad Devi Dasi, Shri Shri Krishna Balaram, Kunja Biharini Devi Dasi, Chota Krishna Balaram, Prema Tarangini Devi Dasi, Shri Shri Gornatai, Devaki Devi Dasi, Chota Gornatai, Madhurya Leelananda Devi Dasi, Gurus and learned Shringadev, Krishna Kripa Moya Das, and Dhruva Maharaj Prabhu is giving the class today.